Opening day today, it got kicked off with the opening ceremony at the center of attention.
That's right, and some state leaders were in attendance to ring in the 2025 Nebraska State Fair. Those leaders were Jim Pillen, Governor Jim Pillen, and Congressman Don Bacon. They came out for the big day. Pillen spoke about how the fair can have a big impact on kids who show animals and other kind of exhibitions here at the fair. And Bacon says when he was a kid, his county fair was one of the highlights of his summer. And he says this is also a big economic driver for the state of Nebraska.
For Grand Island, this has had a huge economic impact, right, in the surrounding area, having new hotels and casino and all that coming in here. But I think it's great for the state. It highlights agriculture. And we're the third biggest agriculture state out of 50 when it comes to total receipts. Biggest in beef, biggest in veal. But this gives us a chance to highlight this very important industry.
And Bacon says the impacts of the state fair reached to Omaha and Lincoln as well, because of how much ag business there is there in that part of the state. Also, one more question I did ask Congressman Bacon, what's his favorite item of food to eat here at the state fair? He said bacon wrapped steak, but he said his favorite bacon is Ashley Bacon, his wife.
Well, after that ceremony closed, there were some really impressive local high school bands marching down State Fair Boulevard. And we're going to take a look videos from when Grand Island Senior High took to State Fair Boulevard. They played several hits, such as John Lennon's 1970s hit Imagine. Just look at the attention to detail and focus here. Other bands who brought their talents were Summer, Eddyville Miller, Broken Bow, and Chambers Public Schools.
And the music didn't stop with Grand Island Public Schools or Broken Bow Public Schools. It continued on State Fair Boulevard as the one-man band came out to give a show, and he did it all by himself, as the one-man band says. We're of course talking about that one-man band. He marched his way through the fairground, bringing some groovy and fun music to people's day. Now he's got everything: the guitar, a full drum set, which he wears on his back. I can't even play a drum set. I don't have it on my back. He does have one person helping him, but all they do, Madison, is just carry around speakers. That's it. So all this guy does is play music all by himself.
And it's pretty impressive. I mean, people are attracted. There's audiences not audiences, but they sit and they want to watch. He draws in the people. He's pretty impressive. And Kool-Aid days may be over, but the Hastings Museum is keeping the spirit alive here at the State Fair. And Casey Mintz, he made his own Kool-Aid today in the Raising Nebraska building. You were able to make your own Kool-Aid flavor. You could choose 4 scoops from a few different flavors. And Casey here, he chose a blue raspberry cherry lemonade combo. Say that 3 times fast. And you also got to seal the packet just like Edwin Perkins did and get an official stamp. So you feel like you did the whole thing in the Hastings Museum. It's a lot of sugar. Casey, you want to open it up?
Yeah, we'll open it up here.
And you can see how much is in this packet. We're not drinking this while we're out here. Oh, it's sealed really good.
It's sealed.
Okay, maybe we won't show you. We'll you have to go to our Local 4 Facebook page to see that one.
And for all the Space Jam folks out there, you know what Casey's secret stuff means. It's Michael's secret stuff, but it's fine. And speaking of the Raising Nebraska building, there was also a unique opportunity. If you're visiting here from another part of the state or from another state, you had this opportunity. It was a way to give a glimpse of Grand Island to wherever your home is. Grand Island Tourism offering a chance for visitors to send a postcard home to their friends and family. We're both from out of state, me and Madison. So we sent one postcard back home to our parents. I also sent one to my nieces.
Awesome. Yeah, I sent one to my dad. They had one of the Sandhill cranes, so that's exciting. Dad, if you're watching, that'll be in the mail in a few days or whenever Grand Island Tourism gets them out. And the State Fair, it's known as the world's largest classroom, and so that means school districts from all across the state, they gather here. I think it's today and then a couple days next week. They come to visit the fairgrounds. There's so many different activities here, obviously, but the Edgerton Explore It Center is in the Raising Nebraska building as well, with several interactive activities. And our personal favorite, we got to check out a real bald eagle. We thought he was fake at first, but he was real. There was an owl. Seeing that up close and personal was such just a surreal experience. And the Explore It Center, they travel throughout the year to schools across the state to provide this hands-on learning opportunity for these kids who otherwise not be able to travel to Aurora to have this experience.
Yeah, for sure. Well, we're going to talk, those birds weren't flying at that time, thank goodness. But very well-trained birds, great birds. But they weren't flying at that time. But we did see some flying, Madison. And it wasn't in the form of wings and feathers. It was in the form of BMX bikes. You were there with me. It was super cool to see. There was a big crowd of kids who gathered to see the riders do their thing on the half pipe. At one point, the riders even did some backflips, which that was a massive hit with the fans. Super cool to watch those tricks up close. And if you want to catch this show, it'll be here at the State Fair each day from at 12, 3:30, and 7 p.m.
Alrighty, well, we are joined by some friends now. There's some other events, some big events happening here, some headliners if you want to call, and one of them is the Ultimate Bull Riding Tour. So can you guys tell us about that a little bit?
That's tonight at 7 o'clock. Tomorrow night we got the freestyle bullfight's going to be here. But tonight we get some of the top cowboys you've seen at the PBR going to be here. Entertaining us all night long is Dustin the Jester Jenkins all the way from Marshfield, Missouri. So it's going to be a fun night here at the fair.
It's going to be a blast.
And can you talk about just how quick the turnaround is for like these bull riding events and bullfighting events?
So about 15 minutes before we got here, we were setting sound. We'll set that up. Of course, tonight will be easy because tomorrow's the bullfight. So not much change. We'll have the same sound set up. But tomorrow night, as soon as it's over with, we'll get done. He heads to Utah, and I head back towards Tulsa, Oklahoma. So
wow,
it's quick, fast, and easy.
It's kind of like a gypsy band, you know what I mean? You just keep on rolling to the next town and next event, and just rocking and rolling.
Awesome. Well, if you guys come out to the fairgrounds tonight and are needing something spectacular, eye-captivating, come check out these guys.
Where do I go to get the makeup?
I can help you out.
I'm going to see you about 5:30.
Yeah.
Avon calling.
Avon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you guys.
Thank you for having us.